rugging, so you guys can retweet so everyone knows we're here. That'd be great. And Dunk, are you going to be able to co-host, or are you going to be gone?
What's up, Joe? Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. I'm just about to head out, so I
Okay.
have a little bit of time at the beginning. I just I don't have any time to get a. I wanted to get our stream going, since we repurposed and syndicated it out now. But I'll be around. I just same thing. I can't really be on the thing, but while I'm in the appointment.
Are you going to be a long time, or what's the deal?
I still have to head there, so I could be around like while I'm heading there, and just it's I don't have an appointment, so I have to go into the urgent cares and just wait. So I'm not sure how long it will take. That's why
Oh, what's going on? Are you okay?
I have an eye infection.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I just
Dang it.
it's hard. I'm out of my primary doctor is in LA, so there's no point in me like waiting for an appointment when I could just go to that urgent care and have the same thing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Yeah.
There's no reason. Doctors are doctors. I
Yeah.
can. So
Yep. All
just if
right.
I just it's hard to schedule things in, life.
No, I get it, man. Especially when we're running spaces, and you don't want to not run the space.
hmm But I got our video stream. We're kind of syndicating some of our video stuff out just so people know.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that way we can grow these spaces and people that share could have a bigger voice basically. And
Yep. Well, and also like, just for me, kind of going around yesterday and making the rounds to like, man, I probably went into three, four. I went into like four other spaces yesterday. So kind of got the word out on our stuff, and you noticed we had a bunch more people in our regular space today. Just trying to get the word out, get people to know about our giraffe community, and then of course the podcast, and just trying to get the word out, man, and get us noticed a little more. In the meantime, here, guys, please
exactly.
share this.
I'm
Uh,
gonna do it now. I'm gonna just repost this sucker.
yeah, I'm gonna do it
Repost.
too.
And even if you have nothing to say, you could always just post just an emoji or something down below. I know that it or a GIF or something, just because it does show when people are active in that chat. Does help the algorithm. So the more active you are in the chat, the more it's going to show these spaces to more people.
That's right. Let's see. Three of you are missing. Come on, guys. We only have six retweets. Get on it, guys. Come on.
One of those people isn't real.
I hate it. I hate how this happens now. Whenever I notice it happens whenever I like end a space and then start a new one. It seems like it always rugs at first. Like it won't start. I don't know what that is.
And it was like it was just working. Why is this new one not working?
Yeah, I know. I mean, they've really got to get this thing fixed, man. Get all these bugs worked out. It's pretty ridiculous. Come on,
And
Elon.
yeah, it's a social media platform with no that tech support. That's problem. We can't tell anybody that there's a problem. I think Facebook's pretty bad at that too. Like if you want to reach anybody at Facebook, it's almost impossible.
I haven't I haven't been on Facebook. I'm gonna start being on it for the podcast, but I haven't been on
Well, yeah, I
Facebook
mean,
in
like
forever.
that's something like like I know I used that big word the other day, syndication, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, today's big word was symbiosis. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. We got to think of another
yeah.
one for
We're gonna
tomorrow.
need a big word for
We can't
tomorrow.
have two in one day.
Everyone better study too, because the test is coming on Friday.
We're basically is one time, and nobody even realizes it.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
That would be an interesting way to like just see if you do that and see if somebody figures out the puzzle. Then there's like a draft in that wallet.
Oh man. I was actually thinking of a nice little giraffe giveaway actually.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do on our podcast, we're gonna have like a, like what do you call like a donate, like donation, like PayPal donation. If we hit a certain number during a stream, I'll give a giraffe away. And I'll give it away to whoever's like to the people who are, live.
That's a great idea. That's like
Yeah.
anything to like people are there just to hang out, and if there's some sort of thing that they could all engage together with, then yeah, of course, like I think that's a great idea, especially if it's live.
Yep. So that's what I was thinking is like I haven't decided the amount yet. I'm thinking I'll probably just do like whatever the floor is that day. So,
Hmm.
if the floor is 800, then it'll be 800. If it's 1,000, then it'll be 1,000.
Yeah,
And if we hit that in donations, then to whoever's like in the live audience,
and everything else is
we'll
just gravy on top of that.
yeah, we'll do a giveaway to, people in there.
Hmm. It's a great idea. You should do that. What's up, Danny?
I'm dropping this space link in all these discords. They all tried to go to the other one. They're like, "What happened?"
Yeah,
So
it rugged.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I figured we'll just give them a little bit of time. They'll make their way over. What's up, everybody? What's up, Phil?
We do have one. We do have one that's already in. Krypton down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Krypton's going to be one of
So,
our speakers. What's up,
yep.
Krypton? Right on, dude. Go ahead and request Krypton. We'll actually bring you up first today. And just wait for people to kind of make their way in. And for some of you new people, please retweet. Please retweet as you're coming in here. Oh, Phil, you can get signed up on that Solana faucet because you have your Solana name. What's up, Phil?
Hey brother, what's up? How
Did
you
you
doing?
see? Good, man. Good. I know you have your Solana name. Let me find this thing. There was
My TLD, my domain.
yeah. Yeah, there's
Is there a faucet for domains going on right now?
yep,
Is this?
yep.
I have domains.
It's on let me
Nice
see.
throw. Sorry, I'm playing frisbee with the kids.
Love it, man. Nice.
Tell me about this faucet though. It's good to see you.
Yeah, let
Hey
me
Phil, what's Gunner doing? Can he come in here?
I have
find
no
it.
idea. I can tag him though. I posted the
All
new
right.
link in the chat because I tried it too and it didn't work. So
Give me a sec here. I'll find it. I'll find it. So,
what kind of Solana are we getting out of this faucet?
it's a new hang on, I'll find it here.
Is it like one of those .lst things for staking or?
I think it's a new coin. I've got to find it first. Give me one sec.
Yeah,
I
no
just
worries.
came across it yesterday, but I thought of you because I was like, oh yeah, Phil has one of these names. Yes, I'll find it. Just give me a sec. Maybe it was in here.
I get to throw it to you. I can't throw it.
You know, Joe, it was kind of funny. I was actually prepping a video showing people how to buy those because I need to buy another one. So I'm like, I should record another video. So I
Uh
was
huh.
actually prepping that this morning to show people how to buy those domains.
Oh really? How funny.
Yeah. So I just Mhm.
And if you do buy or renew one of the free ones, like if you buy one or you renew a free one, you get access to farm on your profile for the airdrop that's coming up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have mine at Danny B. Solana. I got that one. I bought it for 2 years.
Nice. Did you go on the profile and do like the 4 or 5 tasks that you're able to do without spending more money?
Yeah, I did 2 or 3 of them so far. I don't think I
There you
did
go.
every one of them though.
No, there's a bunch of them that are pretty heavy cost. Like I think owning like a Solana monkey business and Lossiverse and stuff. But you do the ones you can for free, like connect your Discord and Twitter and stuff, and makes you eligible. I think I'm in like 67th place or something on the leaderboard, and I didn't do very much. So
God damn it, I can't find it here. Was that it?
some of the
No.
Mon ones are fun for Monad. I think I have passed the Weed Mon or .mon.
I like
Some
that.
other ones too. Yeah. I think I have only one .nad.
That's the weed, Mom. Where did I find this yesterday? I don't know. I can't. Oh, man. It's driving me nuts.
Do you need to put anything into it, or do you just it's just a faucet?
It's just a
You just have to
faucet.
have a
It's a
DNS.
faucet, but you get, like, each day you'll get new tokens. And, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, the tokens are probably worth nothing, but I'm sure you'll get, like, an airdrop in a couple months. You know, it reminded me of one of
It's a
those.
gamble on their liquidity pool, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. God, it's driving me crazy. I can't find it right now. Oh, man. Soul testnet faucet is empty. Come on. Oh, man. I don't know. I'll keep looking around for it. Okay, I'll come across it. I'll find it. I just did too much moving around yesterday, and so I can't. It's hard for me to track it back where I had it. Let me try one last thing here. So try that.
Now I know you guys are all creators. Did you guys end up checking out Vala yet?
Which one?
That's another Vala. That's a free airdrop to farm, but it's an app for creators to basically you'll be able to charge crypto in the future. You can already send tips to creators. They're meeting with
It's pretty
Amazon
cool.
next week to build in an Amazon web service that can use crypto as payment. But it's like for you guys that are creators with an economy already and your own token, you can actually promote your token on there already. You can trade your token to other creators. It's a really cool platform to check out. So if you haven't, I can share one of my tweets that has the information on it, so you can at least farm it while you're waiting for access to the app.
Yeah, shoot it to me, can you?
Daddy, help me.
Yeah, I can shoot it to you, or I can throw it in the nest. It's up to you.
Yeah,
Because I saw a
throw it in
bunch of
the
reacts.
Help
So
me buckle
yeah,
it.
throw it in the nest or just DM it to me. Either one.
yeah, sounds good, buddy. I did see a bunch of reacts, so I'll throw it in the nest and I'll DM it to you.
Okay, cool.
Right now you farm it. It's like season 3, I think, that you're farming, or 2. But access to the app is still limited.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, new people, as you're coming in, please retweet the space out as we're waiting for everyone to kind of get in here. The space rugged, you know, per usual, like 2 times when I was trying to open it. So people are probably trying to figure out what's going on. So just want to give everyone a couple minutes to kind of make their way in here. And if you want to speak, like Krypton, I know you want to speak. Anyone who wants to come up and, you know, talk about your project, just raise your hand. I'll bring you up. It's open to everybody. So, yeah, no gatekeeping. Anyone can come on up. Want to talk to you all, hear what's going down. Let's see here. Phil, bring you back. And 4. Okay. Dunk, Dunk or Danny, can one of you guys co-host with me?
I mean, I could be here, but I may again have to leave at one point. But so maybe both of us can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just bring us up. We'll
All
figure
right,
it out.
cool. All right, there. I sent it to both of you guys. All right. Give it a sec. I think for now, once Dunk leaves, I can have you step in for me. Once he gets out of here. But yeah, I will.
I bet.
If you don't mind, yeah, that'd be great. All right, so let's see here. We've got Degen. I like your name, Degen Balls World. Great name, great project, love it. And I know we got Krypton. Krypton, go ahead and request. I'll bring you up. If Degen, you want to go ahead and start? Take us away, man. Tell us what you got for us.
Hi, can you let me 1 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, I arrive quickly, okay?
Yeah, take your
Thank
time,
you,
man.
thank you.
Take your time. All good. All good. In the meantime, I'll just bring up Boycell. What is up, Boycell? What do you got cooking for us?
You know, I'm always cooking over here.
I know. What's in the kitchen right now? What are you serving up?
You know, all the conversations today of everybody I've been talking about is they keep bringing me these really great ideas. Like, we're going to build a dating app that's like personal growth oriented, where you work on your shadow self. And the other person's like, I want to AI my whole business, and like these really huge ideas, and trying to go so grand because everybody thinks that AI is so damn easy. And the truth is while it makes certain things simple, it's not easy. One prompt can take 6 months, 12 months, a year to literally build out a single prompt the right way for something you're planning on using in your business every day, like social media marketing or an email newsletter, whatever that is. But we've taken all that guesswork out of things with Brand Butler, where we've built all of these prompts for all these different use cases. I'm like, just start with one. How about we just keep it simple? What's one area of your business that I can help you streamline? And this guy was like, well, I've been in the organic marketing. I pretty much only get businesses from word of mouth, which I hear from pretty much everybody. And they're like, I just can't figure out why I can't scale. I'm like, well, because you don't have any lead generation systems in place. So maybe let's just start by not trying to do some organic marketing like you should be doing. We'll start off with something more simple. Why don't we create a system for have any kind of systems in place to encourage customers to give you referrals, and do you incentivize them in any way? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, what about you leveraging and maybe creating an AI that goes into Facebook groups and extracts every single person's information in a Facebook group, scrapes all that out there, and just does a messaging sequence, a DM sequence with each of those people to build relationships in all these interior design groups. And so just like little tools like that are really powerful. That's what we're building. That's what we have. It's not even building. It's what's already built inside of Brand Butler and Lead Butler. So we've got this pretty incredible brand operating system now that we've now kind of incorporated blockchain into as well, which is neat for a voting system that's going to be coming out soon. And I'm looking for people that I can solve these kinds of problems where they need something practical, something simple, just like the stacker agent, like the Mac extraction skill. Like, that's how you do it. Gary could have been like, I'm gonna build this AI agent and it's gonna do all this trading for you. It'll do all while you sleep. But people are like, But when he started saying the max extraction and showing one practical skill, now you distill it down to something that seems realistic. And the one practical skill that all the people in here and every single one of this,
You're rugging a little bit, Boycell. Boycell, Elon doesn't like you, man. He's rugging you. Right? Yeah, you must have really pissed off Mr. Musk.
Boycell is now AI.
Yeah, Boyce. I don't know, boy. So you did
Yeah.
something wrong, bro.
You're the competition.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I don't know what happened,
maybe
but
I'm gonna
And boys, I'll create like a bunch of accounts to DDoS Elon every time our
I'm
doesn't
out
work.
now, huh?
no,
Is
now
this
we
any
hear
better?
you. Now we hear.
Oh,
Much
see, I
better.
connected to
Yeah,
Wi-Fi. Now you hear me. Okay. So anyway,
yeah.
coming up with something super simple for all of our brands. Every single one of us here is a brand, and
Oh, yeah. All right. He really crossed Elon. Never mind. Mr. Musk, I don't know him.
And we're
Yeah,
rolling.
I don't know him. Just want to make sure I'm very, very clear. Elon, that's not my friend. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. We don't hang out, nothing like that. So you and me, we're cool. We're all cool. Uh-oh, he's coming back. Let's act like we don't know him, guys. Yeah, he's not happy with you, dude. You sound better though.
everybody here should go claim a free brand blueprint so they can get a better idea of what character they are, what their story actually looks like when they're going out and sharing inside of spaces. Because I'm hearing a lot of people shilling, and it's clear that they've never shilled in their life and they've never pitched themselves in their life,
Right.
and they're selling features, not benefits.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and that's a really important thing to do. So the brand blueprint's free for every single person here. And go get one yourself and try it out. And then you're training an AI agent, and you've already completed the first of 2 stages you need to build an unstoppable brand. So I'm not going to go too far down that road, but
You
that's what
know
I got.
what, boy soul? I love what you do. I think about it all the time. I'm like, you know what? If I were a salesman for his company, I would be a fucking millionaire because you
Oh yeah,
have the easiest thing in the world to sell.
yeah.
Easiest, you know, and
Ev-
like,
Everybody wants a Danny B.
well, well, not only that, but like, just, it's so, I could so easily pick a phone up, cold call a business, and like whatever, it doesn't matter, they could be an interior designer, a contractor, architect that make widgets, sell coffee cups. I don't care what it is, what they do.
Yep.
And after a 5-minute conversation, I could have them signed up for what you do.
Oh yeah.
It would take me no time,
I offer a
because
50% commission of the monthly. So whatever they sign up for, if they sign up for $100 a month, it's $50 a month right there. And that's just on the subscription, not even including the token usage that's in our system. And then any of the fulfillment services we offer on the back end, like websites and organic marketing and paid ads, I give another 20% recurring commission on that stuff too for my partners. So there's massive opportunities in this.
well, we can cook, we can chop it up sometime. We'll talk about that.
How you feel about no
I'm
code
about to
AI?
pull up with my white shirt and my bicycle at everybody's door.
Exactly.
Knock, knock.
Exactly. Well, that's my secret weapon, actually. That's why I'll be able to sell, because you'll just be sitting on the Schwinn behind me. I'll go roll up on the business, and then you're just sitting on the Schwinn behind me, just smoking a red, and you just lock eyes with the person. You just stare at them. You don't say a word. You take one of those like Robert De Niro puffs on your cigarette and just stare at the person. Like, and then I ask, so are we going to sign you up for the 6-month or the 12-month plan?
Coffee is for closers, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that's it. ABC, dude. ABC. You know it. Always be closing. It's a great movie. Yeah,
Glenn
boy.
Gary,
So
Glenn Ross. Yeah.
you really do have like a great, like just a great thing to offer small
Yeah, I mean,
businesses, though.
we just started pushing out our investment deck. We're doing $10 a share. We're trying to sell 1 million shares of the company, and then we're going to end up, I mean, eventually go public with Brand Butler. But the goal right now is just to get enough cash flow, because the beautiful part about our business, we don't need investors, because the agency that we've had, I've been doing for 20 years on the back end, that offers our services, at high ticket, 3, 5, 10 grand a month and more. Like I have a couple attorneys that pay me 15 grand a piece per
Hmm.
month. Like that has funded everything that I've built so far. So I
Gotcha.
don't need investor capital. If I get investor capital, it's because I'm trying to get massive reach and massive exposure, run $100,000 a month worth of ads, throw some huge conferences, sponsor some other, because we dropped 30 grand to sponsor the AI Marketing World coming up in October in Dallas. So like that's what I need cash for. Is I don't need it for software development. I just need cash for getting the word out there about what we're doing at this point. It's just about reach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, God, it's one of those things where, again, like I remember when when I had like my insurance. So I would go when I was doing my insurance company, I would go into like local brokerages and just like a small place, it'd be 20, they'd have like 20 agents, 30 agents type thing. And I would go to all the different brokers around in the Bay Area, Sacramento and all that. And I would kind of go in, tell them, hey guys, here's the stuff I offer. But every single one of those people, every one of those like agents that are out just, you know, beating the pavement, dude, like they can use what you offer, every one of them.
Oh yeah.
So you have, just like your market is so large. Really, anyone who works for themselves is your ideal client. And
And then
that can be just like the self-employed, 1099 insurance agent, or it can be the, big home builder who employs 10,000 people.
well,
It,
I started with dealing with everybody like that, with just being able to help any business owner, a contractor,
yeah,
a real estate agent, a mortgage guy. And as time went on, I started to realize, okay, these are the kinds of customers that are a pain in the ass and I don't want to work with. And the ones that actually pay me the most, like my two attorneys, I don't hear from them. Like, period. Right. They reach out to me maybe once a year and ask for this and ask for that. Like, hardly ever do I hear from them. But the guy that pays me the least amount of money, I hear from him sometimes weekly, if not multiple times a week. And he's always like, what's going on? Is everything okay? And what is it? The ads aren't going to, are you going to delete? And it's like, he's like in a panic. And it's like, bro, calm down. I know you spent $1,000 this month, and I know that's like everything to you. And so I've stopped working with companies like that for the most part. I only work with companies that are doing a minimum of $1 million a year. But I still want to help the small business owner. I still want to help the individual solo guy like the use, the creators, people like Dunks that don't have these big enterprises and millions of dollars coming in. So that's where the software was just such a natural fit. I'm like, anybody can afford to use this. And if they're a do-it-yourselfer and they want to go through the branding blueprint, I got a call. They want to go through the brand blueprint, the marketing plan, create their offers, and then use all of our tools like the AI autonomous meme creator. So I bumped into an old friend of mine 10 years ago, about 6 months ago, and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I own a company called Meme Wars. I'm like, Meme Wars? He's like, yeah, we have a patent and a trademark. And I'm like, that's interesting. He's like, look up on Wikipedia, mimetic warfare. And so I started researching it while I was at this conference that we sponsored. And I had this podcast booth. And I'm like talking about it with him. And I realized like what a blue ocean. Like everybody shares memes. Everybody loves memes. Everybody creates memes, especially now with the new AI tool inside of ChatGPT, the new image generator. Everybody's pushing memes. No one wants to share your ads. No one shares ads. So the new wave of marketing and building your personal brand is going to be through memes. And why is there not one company out there that's actually a meme marketing agency?
right.
So
Right.
that was on a Wednesday. By Friday, I had already bought the domain name, launched the website, created all the documentation, built out Trello, created automations with Zapier and AI, and built out meme marketing agency, including recording 3 videos that I put up on a YouTube channel, and launched an entire brand in like 4 days. And got my first 10 customers at $100 a piece just as a test, and was generating $1,000 a month recurring revenue. I brought in one of my graphic designers, paid him $500 a month, and now I got $500 of cash flow every single month from meme marketing agency.
Love it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So now we're building a
Awesome.
software that will do that without even needing the designer.
Well, and like that, you've really got your finger on something there too, because that really is going to be like, that's next generation marketing right there. That's really going to be it. But no one, look, I never want to be the person that says, well, traditional marketing doesn't work, because that's actually the type of person that, Fifth
Back.
Avenue like wants, right? That's like, they want you to to think you're immune to it, right? But guess what? You know the brand Coca-Cola, and it's the most well-known word in the world, right? So, and there's something to that. There, it becomes these things like Xerox or Kleenex, where like the word itself just replaces.
It's a verb.
Yeah, it becomes a verb, right? And you know that is all marketing. And if you think you're immune to it, then you're
Half the people that talk about crypto just say, "Ah, are you in Bitcoin?"
right, right.
So that's right.
Like,
So
yeah,
no one's immune to it. Like we're all very much part of the psyop that marketing is. So I never want to say that I'm immune, because I'm not. But I do think the old way marketing was done, the Mad Men way, where there's a board of people getting together on Madison Avenue, and they're figuring out the right color to make the packaging, and
Those are
how
going
big of
extinct.
font. Yeah, that's dead, and dying. And the new way things are going to be done are going to be, yeah, you're going to see a giraffe with some kind of funny little joke, and that's going to be what sells the widget, right? And people will equate whatever it is, it'll be the Ben Affleck meme of him smoking a cigarette and feeling down, buy this beer, or what,
That's
it'll
right.
be something like that, and that'll be the way things get done in this like new generation of marketing.
That's it.
um and I think it's super clever and way more memorable. And you'll do the advertising for them, right? You're going to send that to your brother, you're going to have a laugh at that with your friends, and text it to somebody and like, oh yeah, look at this picture, this is super funny, right? And now you're not buying ad space. So I think you're really onto something there, man.
I think so too, bro. That's why we call memes the weapons of mass attention. Because I mean, nothing gets through and pierces the veil and gets through the psychology of your reticular activating system in your brain faster. Like
Right.
everybody's seen Ben Affleck, everybody's seen these well-known meme characters, the grumpy cats. Like they're right. You gets right through it. And traditionally in science of the brain, it takes 13 to 15 times of you driving by something or hearing something over and over and over again before it even passes through that filter in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's the secret. That's the Trojan horse is what it is. I wrote
Yeah.
that in my script. It's the Trojan horse of marketing.
Yeah. I like that. I think you're going to be wildly successful with that. Wildly successful. So
We are going to be
hopefully
wildly successful at that because that's what Gary's doing.
hopefully you can do something for my little podcast with that. Like I said, we'll talk
Got you.
outside of here. We'll get something cooking, Boysel.
Can't wait.
Mm.
Thanks for the time,
Cool.
brother.
Of course, man. Of course. And what's going on right now with the NFT, by the way? How's that all that stuff going?
Meme Militia is really good. I think between if we just added up for this week, I think total this week we've got like 56 of them that were sold and bought. I
Oh,
mean,
geez.
yeah,
Really?
yeah, we were number 33 on Magic Eden for like 2 days.
Wow.
That was like Sunday, Monday, I think is what that was. They were going like crazy, and then I still have some people that are hitting me up in my messages like, I need to get a king. Everybody wants a king, and that was the strategy behind those. Is like I only got 33 kings, 55 queens, and then there's like 111 of the commanders. There's 124 of the knights on the horses, and then the soldiers. There's 222, so it all added up to 555. And because there's such a small amount and what access, like if you have a king, if you get yourself a king, you get one-on-one meetings with me, just like I did with JJ today. You get one-on-ones meetings with me every single week. I charge $5,000 a month for that shit. Like that's what I'm currently charging, which I need to raise my rates on that. But I'm charging $5,000 a month for that. And somebody, if they just hold a king, they get that for as long as they're holding it. So that's why
cool.
they're so hot on those. And the same thing, they give access to full VIP access to, like I'm doing a summit. It's called the Skill Stacker Summit in June. It'll be a virtual summit. They get VIP so they could do a
Nice.
meet and greet before the event with all the speakers, and then we do a post event after that as well. So they get to be part of that. They get all the recordings, all the workbooks, everything that goes into that from the speakers, the gifts. Like they get the massive hookups. Those are just 2 of like 8 different things that you get if you have a king or a queen, all these different discounts and stuff. So yeah, they're hot right now for sure. In fact, I got to send one to Maui Nancy today.
That's awesome, man. That is really awesome. I'm glad that that's I'm glad that that's getting a lot of attention. And then, um, it, how does the coin work in conjunction with the NFT? Is there some, are you like rolling that out to the holders basically, if I understand right? If you hold the NFT, you get a certain amount of stacker, right?
Yeah. So you get a certain amount of stacker. If you're holding stacker along with the meme militia NFT, then there's some extra bonuses. And then the other thing is what I'm doing for the last 3 days of the giveaway. So I wanted to do this campaign because Gary was like talking about how giveaways can either create positive energy and momentum or negative, and just want to see how it works. And I wanted to get a big enough sample set of data to see how this works for me and for Skill Stacker. And so I did 30 days of giveaways, and every day I've increased the amount of giveaways that I'm doing. Like today I gave like 1.3 million or 1.4 million stacker away between 23 different people that entered in. And what's going to happen for the last 3 days is if they're holding a king, queen, commander, knight, or soldier, they get a certain amount of spins. So if you hold a soldier, you get an extra spin. If you have a knight, then you get 2 extra spins. If you have a commander, you get 3 extra spins. If you have a queen or a king, you get 4 spins on the giveaway wheel. And I've got stuff on there like a month of Bram Butler, and I've got 500,000 stacker coins, and I've got $100 to Crunchy Cottage, and 50 Gary, and 100 Gary. Maui Nancy donated 300 Gary to the wheel this week, which was freaking epic. And I've given meme militia on the wheel a bunch. I've probably given out 10 meme militia, including a knight on there. So there's just a lot of different benefits. I'm always looking for new ways to try to incentivize stacker holders. I'm working on a NFT project with a friend of mine that's a designer, and it's a big project that'll just be a collector piece, really small edition. And so my stackers and meme militia, those people will get whitelisted. The meme militia will get access first, then the stacker holders will get next access, and then it'll be like a public mint. But I'm giving them first access to all these projects, all these collaborations, because I got a lot of collaborations I'm planning on doing. So they'll get first access to all that.
Joe, I think I might have. All right, that sounds great. That sounds great. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited about that.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's just the beginning. Like we're just scratching the surface. Gary sent me his article for the Gary tree, or the giraffe tree. And he was like, you need to incorporate something like this into Stacker, because he thinks that, the profit sharing, which I love that idea, is going to land in a gray area right now, and he thinks it's going to come out favorable, which I agree. So I've already got kind of an idea where I want to incorporate about probably 2 to 10 million a year, but broken into quarters. And for rewards, that's coming out of my wallet of crypto that I'm buying, my own Stacker crypto that I'm buying. And so I'll have, let's just say it's 2 million per quarter, so 8 million across the year. 10% of that value will get kicked back to the people who have staked their NFTs. So something very similar to what he's doing. And then the fees that we're making on the AI meme generator and the autonomous social media agent and the email agent that'll do email newsletters for you, like all these different AI agents that we're building, there's going to be higher token costs for just the everyday people. And people who are holding meme militia will get lower costs, and they'll get profits in the fees that we're charging on the token side. That's kind of the future goals and plans.
Well, that's cool. So you're giving a reason to not sell.
Exactly.
Good
Yeah, I
idea.
want them to hold those meme militia, because they don't want to lose that access. Somebody gets that queen, good luck getting that out of somebody's hands. That's going to be a 6-figure NFT, like no joke.
I think you tried with me at one point, right?
I think I did.
Didn't
I've hit
you?
up a bunch of
I think you
people.
did. Didn't I just tell you, like, I yelled, I said, go screw yourself, something super crazy. Go screw yourself. And I yelled at you or something like that, and I just told you, like, why are you trying to take my stuff?
I'm not going to give you
Like,
my
yeah, it was pretty
private key.
serious.
I was just like, bro, just send me your private key real quick.
But I did hit that button a couple
Heck
times.
yeah.
I gotta be perfectly
And then I
honest.
had that moment with Gary
I'm
where
not.
I thought he had minted like 170 of them or something. That was ridiculous.
Oh God,
I
really?
did mint a good bag.
He was like 170. He was like calling out how many had been minted in the chat.
He said that how many, not. Oh, you thought that he minted 170 himself?
Yeah, and I was like losing my mind. I was like, Gary, you got to leave some for somebody else. And Maui Nancy was on there, and I had never minted anything before on an NFT site, so I was so new to all this. And
I mean, sometimes it can go that fast, especially with like bots trying to. It was more in like the ETH days. There could be mints that happened super
they were fully
quickly.
minted in 90
Just being
minutes.
minted
All
out.
the meme militia, 90 minutes, they were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, like, a lot of people used mints like that originally as funding. So there was no cost up front except for the cost of minting it, right?
Yeah, I
So
had to pay to actually create
no,
the.
there was a cost for
Yeah,
you,
yeah, there was a
but
cost
for
for
the
me.
person minting, there's just the platform fee and the cost to actually mint the
Yep,
asset, which is part of it, either
that's
way.
right.
So you're not using it as a funding mechanism,
No,
which says a
yeah,
lot. And there's you create opportunity for people along the way, which is
yeah. I
great.
get a fat salary from my AI company, my agency every month, so I don't need any of this, and I have a lot of creative freedom as the CEO and the one that generates all the deals. Like I literally bring 99% of all the business to the table, so. I got so many referrals, and my YouTube channel brings me leads, and my circle group brings me leads. I've
Mm-hmm.
built so many lead gen assets for myself for so many years now that I just spend my time here hanging with you guys and waiting for the money printer to turn on.
Sweet.
That's literally what all of us are doing.
That's right. We're
Just
just
Mm-hmm.
waiting for it to turn on.
waiting for that damn printer to turn the fuck on. That's really all I'm doing. It's just every day. It's just win, 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 win. Is it
Sometimes it
today?
feels like dial up, and then you realize you have one conversation with you, Gary, and you realize that you're like on beyond fiber. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
oh no,
know.
this is not
I
dial
know.
up. This is fiber.
Yep. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Telling you, dude, it's every single day. Every single day. Like I'm just. It's funny because I'll get all impatient. Then we'll hold a space and be like, yeah, you know what? Guess we just need to wait. Why do I want it yet? It's not ready. What am I gonna do with something that's not ready?
God's timing's perfect. It's going to happen at the exact right moment.
That's exactly it. It's exactly it. Oh, and by the way, it looked like there was another little max extract moment today on a token called Bang.
I like it already.
Yep, I like the name. Yeah, it's a great name. So yeah,
I think I had Pump Fun up like on my screen, and I saw that pop up. I'm like,
of course I missed it.
I didn't hit the button. I missed it too.
You've got to be locked in, man. That's the problem, you know.
Yeah, but I was locked into Joe
I
time.
know.
I can't be locked into that during Joe time. You know
I
this.
do.
I can't
I get it.
multitask. I just can't. I can't work and do
There's
these
no such
spaces.
thing.
It just doesn't work for me. Even if I
It's
have headphones,
impossible.
Well,
it's impossible for me.
It's really impossible. Well, Boysel, love everything you're doing, man. Love it, love it, love it. Hope you can hang around a little bit longer
I'll
so
be
we
here.
can
Yeah.
chat more.
Cool.
I want to kind of clear the way to bring up DGen Balls. Are you good to go now, DGen Balls?
Yep, I am in. Hello everyone, I am Atman, I am French, and I am the founder of Balls World. So our project has started like 1 year ago and a half, something like that. Like I tell you, I am dev Web 2 and Web 3, and I had want to create my own project. So I have think to what I can build and create, and I have think to create a platform who, when we will have enough users, it will can give you to any project. I think that has a real value. So I have built a platform when on it you can do read to earn task and airdrops to earn task. So the users can perform tasks with the media social account, and in exchange they win experiences points and also dollar-berry. For the moment, our dollar-berry is like point, but later, after our Degen Balls mint, when our token will be launched on the platform, it will be not anymore point, but it will be real token. So the objective is to reward the user to use them media social account and give them tokenomics in exchange. So for the moment, you have two solutions. You can collect a maximum of dollar-berry and don't spend it and keep it for exchange it when our token will be out, or you can spend your dollar-berry point because we have game. I have created a raffle on it. We have a mystery box. Also, I have created one conflip. And I like mind games also. So I have created mind games. The name is Break the Vault. It is like you have a safe, and on the safe you have a 7-number digit. And the more clever users will find the more quickly the code, will break the vault and win all the prize who is inside. So we put NFTs, tokenomics, and a cash prize in our games today. Also, I have already built, because one point is important, before our Degen Balls mint, because we have 2 mints, by the way, one low 3 mints and one high mints for have our funds for what's come next. But I had want to have something built before mint who can show our capabilities and also win money. So also we have a Discord bot who is built and connect to our platform. On it now you can win dollar-berry on our Discord, see all the quests we have on our platform, and also see all the winners, like their name and what they have win directly on our Discord. Also, we have built one IA wizard bot on our Discord. Today he begins to be really good in his answers. That has take time to make it place and evolve also. Also, we have other things who are in building, but that I will talk another day. So we have one free mint, low mint who is open. You can always have a free NFT for the moment if you come into our Discord. So don't hesitate to jump in it. That first collection, Lomit, is for create more activities in our Discord and for let new people to discover our project. I think our first mint, more people will have done them free mint, but I think we had some issue with some collage management because we had like 3,000 wallets and it is really strange the amount we have mint. So I need to investigate about that, but I want to be really clear with you where we are today. Okay, I think it is really important. But the more important thing is to react to that and so the plan continue. The funds we have level are keep for put price on the platform like it is we had say. So for the next month, the platform will be closed. Just the holders of our NFT will have the access to the platform. They can do the quest win dollar-berry. The ratio of dollar-berry is a lot of more like we are in beta testing phases for thanks our users to help us terminate our platform, and also we will put high prices for our users and also for thanks them. So this month we will have a lot of activities on the platform, and then we will mint our Degen Balls. That Degen Balls are 3D video NFTs. It is like dragon's eggs. So what the utility of the Degen balls? It will give you 30% of rev share of our company. We do that because we want to build a community project where all our users have in place and can help build the project also. I really want to have activity and have a solid community. I think it is really important when you do a project. And also they will have one tokenomics airdrop when our token will be launched, and also a better status on our platform, like what you win with experiences points. So it is like you will start with already a lot of points with our NFT. I will end on that. What I want to create is the Degen Balls world is a special universe where we are king, dragons, mystical creature, wizard, and others. And the thing is to create a chibi Japanese video after means about our universe and for promote our tokenomics. So we have a lot of other things. We have a good white paper. I will let you look our white paper for look what's coming next. You will find our plan for the next 3 to 5 years. And thank you for the invitation. If some have question, it is a real pleasure to answer. And thanks a lot for the invitation.
I didn't pick up a whole lot of that, but I definitely loved you in Borat. That was a really good movie. I'm gonna have to read your white paper, but I'm
okay. Yes, take your time, read it. Like I said, I am a hard worker. We have made a lot of things. You can look our platform and what have been achieved. And yes, we have our free mint low mint open. So if someone free NFT, jump in our Discord and open a ticket. You will have some free mint spot until we reach 2,500 mint. Thanks a lot for the invitation.
Heck yeah, Degen. Yeah, man. I'm checking out your profile. Yeah, and I'll definitely want you to come back next week and update
Yeah, with
us.
pleasure.
Let
With pleasure. Yeah.
let us know like what's going on. And of course, before I bring you up, I will of course warn all the men in here who have wives to make sure that the wives are not listening before you speak, because you will wreck homes. That voice of yours is just, like I can't let my wife hear that because things will go downhill real quick. So
Okay.
yeah, man. That
No.
voice of yours is a dangerous weapon.
Are you saying you
That is
got a
a
chub?
weapon.
Are you saying you gave your chub?
You make me laugh, my friend.
That's what it's all about, man. Where out in France are you from?
West of France, like in little city we call Van, yes, in Britain.
Okay, got it.
Close to the sea in a small village.
So you're close to the sea. Are you like west? Are you north or south, like Brittany or?
West. I am on the west. Exactly, the name of the little town is Sarzeau, Sarzeau. It is 5,000 people in this town. It is close to the sea. It is really beautiful. Voilà.
Oh man, love it.
I-
Nice,
So
man. I love going to France. I went to Nice.
Nice, it's good, Nice.
Yeah.
You have the cinema too there.
To where?
What's the name? Say, each year you have something with all the actors, movies actors
Oh
in
yeah.
in Nice.
I went
I
to
don't remember the name, but yes, it's beautiful.
I went to like it was like an old like Roman Colosseum, and I saw a concert there. I saw the hell's that damn band called? The one where it's all like animated. When the windmill. Yeah. what fuck, what's their name?
What are you talking
You
about?
know that band? That band. It's they're all like animated. Is it monkeys? Not monkeys. It's like, I ain't happy, I'm feeling fine, I got
Oui, I
sunshine.
see. Gorillaz.
Gorillas, that's it. Yeah, gorillas. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
Gorillas,
took
yeah,
yeah.
my
yeah,
my
The
daughter there.
monkeys.
Yeah, monkey. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't
Really,
listen
really
to
good.
that shit.
Close.
But yeah, it was for my daughter. I took her there, and we saw them perform there. So I went there to Nice. So oh, I love it there, man. I love going. I love going to Europe. Amazing
Yeah, yeah,
history everywhere. You're lucky you
yeah.
live among all that.
Yeah, I love travel too, and it is in my next when my project will really good launch. After ICO, I will continue to travel. More young, I had travel a lot, but it is a moment. I am staying back in France, but I really want to. I like moving, discover other things, and with our work, you can work from a computer. So if you take your computer with you, you can work from everywhere. And I think I will travel back later too.
That's it, man. That's the beauty of this is we can do it anywhere. So yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm looking at this and it's awesome. I look, you did it on Launch My NFT too, huh?
yeah. A little like I tell you, it is a low mint, free mint. Like 2,500 will be free. So if some user want to jump in our Discord and open a ticket, they will have a free NFT
Okay.
until we reach 2,500. Also,
Okay.
we have a lot of partnership lately. I have met really a lot of good projects, like one who is here, who is popular. I see them often, and it is a really good project. We have partnership with them. Um, Also, I have fan of a project who have a lot of good dev in it, and so I think there is a lot of good partnership who will come later. I am really happy with the people where I have met in the space, and I think we are just at our beginning. But the more better is to come.
That's right. I think you're right, man. Yeah, I just joined your Discord, so um yeah, man. I'll be in touch with you, be checking you out, man. It's awesome. Thanks for
Yes,
stopping in and
with
sharing with us,
pleasure.
dude.
Yeah, can I put a Jumbotron or not of our
Please.
pin tweet?
Yeah, yeah. Pin it up here. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It is a real pleasure to come here, and I will come another time.
Okay, sounds good, man. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, go ahead, pin anything up that you want up top there, man. And yeah, guys, check
Thanks
out
a
his
lot.
Discord and get one of the free mints, guys. Can't beat free.
Open a ticket, and I will add your wallet. Okay.
Sounds good. Will do. Let's see, who do we got next here? What's up, General? Good to see you in here, man. Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. Popular, what is up, man? You got a update for us? How's life in the doggy world?
Hey Joe, how's it going?
Very well, my friend.
I'm doing well. A bit busy, usual busy building. Lots going on, but all good. An exciting month for us. So yeah, just haven't been. I wasn't here last week, but I was a bit busy. But I've been listening to your spaces during the week as well. So all
Yeah, I've
good.
seen you. I've been seeing you.
Yeah, I hop in sometimes while I'm working just to listen up and do some work at the same time. So it's good.
You guys have had a lot of activity this last few weeks.
Yeah, we do.
All
We
right.
do. We have a lot of collabs going on nonstop, which is great because we have a decent account on Twitter. We do get a lot of traction, so we do get a lot of people hitting us up. So we do a lot of collabs. So that's been good. It helps us get the word out because we do have our mint coming up, so it helps us out.
Yep. Well, yeah, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of your elephants in my timeline.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, I know I've seen Joe and Pets. They're in here right now. I've seen them around. So yeah,
yeah,
you guys are definitely you're definitely making noise. You're you're getting noticed. That's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying. I mean, we've been around for a while, so but it's been getting better and better. We've connected a lot of great projects because been around for a while. When you're around for a while and you're in the bear, you lose a lot of like we meet a lot of projects, but they disappear every like
Yep.
it seems like every 3 months I'm making new friends in a way. And
Right.
you know, I've known Phil for probably 2 3 years now, so he's probably one of the oldest ones that I know so far. But a lot of projects we're pretty close, and they were good projects, but they just disappear. It's the I guess it's the space that we're in. So we're hoping it
Well,
gets
you know
better
what?
from here.
People, one thing I've noted, there's like two things. One, there's people here who have a lot of ideas and never take action, so they never start their, whatever their grand idea is, they never start it. And so that's one group that I notice a lot of. And then the other group that I notice a lot of are people who do start, but then they don't realize the time commitment, or
Yeah.
they're lazy or something, because they just don't show up consistently. And I think showing up is 90% of the battle here. Is you've got to show up, and you've got to be consistent, which you definitely are. You're
Thank you.
always, yeah. So I think
Yeah.
that's why we're always having a friend turnover, because people start and then they're like, after a week, after a month, they just kind of fizzle out and they stop showing up.
One thing too, Joe, is over time I found out that a lot of people start and they think like they don't expect like they meant and then it doesn't work out and just give up. They think
Yeah.
sometimes like you're in there, it's just gonna happen and it doesn't. Like sometimes, all right, like we're minting soon and I don't expect much, but we've been around for so long, we have so many followers, but I don't expect much because I know the space. We can mint 100, we can mint 1,000, or we can mint 50. I don't know, but that's the space we're in. Sometimes people don't have money. Sometimes people are scared. There's too many things going on, and a lot of people are not prepared for that. They come in, they're like, "I'm creating an NFT project." They start and it doesn't work out. They're just gone. They don't put in the work. They don't keep pushing. So not too many projects stay around, but
They're
yeah,
gambling.
yeah. So it happened. A lot of them do this in a way as a hobby. So most of them like do it as a hobby, and if it doesn't work out, they say forget it and they move on.
Yep. Yep.
That's that. Yeah. So yeah, a bit about what's coming up with us. We're minting soon, like I said earlier, towards the end of this month, early May. We at the same time our new app comes out. We are building at the moment our second phase. With that phase, you'll be able to uh, follow friends, follow people that you can follow their pets as well because pets have sub profiles under your profile, but you can still follow them separately. You'll be able to see your friends steps, whatever they walk during the day, your friends pet steps as well. All that coming up at the same time too. You'll be able to showcase your NFTs, so you'll have a section under your profile to showcase your NFTs. It doesn't just have to be popular NFTs. Any NFTs in that particular wallet, let's say you connect the Solana wallet, whatever you have in that wallet, it'll show up under your profile. Plus, you'll be able to create your own NFT. So if you want to create an NFT of yourself and of your pet, you can do that. And the cool thing too, if you come from the app, you'll be able to create an NFT, let's say of yourself, of one of your pets. It gives you an option where you would like this NFT to go under. And when you mint it, it'll go under that pet's profile or your profile. That's coming up as well. Our mint. So with that mint, with that particular mint that's coming up, you'll be able to earn by adding more pets. So at the moment, you can add as many pets as you like, but you can only walk one, and earn for one, which is included. You don't need an NFT. With that mint coming up, you'll be able to add additional pets, and then whenever you go for a walk, you can walk 5 6 pets and earn a multiplier of 5. But if you can't walk, there's a lot of people who don't walk much. They'll be able to stake their NFTs and earn. But if you stake your NFT and you earn less. So if you walk with your NFT, you earn more. But if you just want to stake your NFT, you earn a little bit less, but not the same. So because we want you to walk, we want you to walk your pets. So we will give you more by just doing that. So that's what's happening. In the next month, we do have more things coming up in the second quarter, but in the next month or so, that's the updates that I have. Plus, we do have always step challenge in the app for free. Anyone can join it. There's about 30 projects that were included in that step challenge, about 150 prizes. And we do have, a lot of NFTs. Some NFTs worth one soul. There's meme tokens. There's tokens. There's a lot going on. So if you like to walk, join the challenge. If you don't like to walk, maybe it's time to start walking and earning some NFTs and maybe getting healthy. So that's what's up with us. Thank you,
Don't
Joe.
fat shame me.
I mean, you gotta start walking. You gotta start getting up and walking. It's good for you. I'm getting older, so I've lost a lot of friends in the past couple of years because some of them have a desk job. They don't move as much. They get a lot of weight, and they've got like heart attacks. So it's
Yeah.
good to get up and start walking and get healthy, and at the same time earn a little bit. If you join the step challenge, there's a lot of prizes. Top five win 5, 6 NFTs, tokens, meme tokens. So it's worth it, and it's free. So no, you're not gonna lose anything by joining.
Yeah, and you'll also make my dog really happy.
Yeah, and eventually,
You should. I wish you could. I wish you could see her. I'm looking at her right now. She's sleeping on the chair,
I saw the
and
pics last
looks.
time. She's
She
so
looks
cute.
really cute right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's such a cute dog.
yeah,
Um,
that's cool. And
yeah, I'm gonna get signed up this week on that because it'll give me a good motivation to get off my fat butt and go walk around too.
and
So
and the cool thing, the app reminds you every day, twice a day, to
right.
get out for a walk. So that means you see it. Sometimes you feel bad. Sometimes for me, I work from home too. I don't feel like getting out, but when I see it, then I look at my dog. I'm like, let's go. So
Y-
it happens. And one cool
Yeah,
thing, Joe, too, like I say this, I have a cute dog, and I live alone, and I don't get out much because I don't like to talk to people too much. But when I go out with my dog, people talk to me. So sometimes I don't want to talk to people, but when they see my dog, say, cute dog, what's her name? And they start talking. It could be a girl if you're
exactly.
single, that's good. It could be a guy if you're a girl, So it could be
Yep.
anything,
So true.
talking to people opens up things. You feel better if you're stressed. It has helped me, just to be honest.
Oh, same. No, same here. I mean, I know you guys probably think I'm all social and stuff because I'm in here talking all the time, but I'm really I'm a grumpy old young man, and I'm a curmudgeon. I don't want to talk to people. Are you kidding me? People
I've seen him
suck.
hiss at the neighbors.
Yeah, I hiss like a cat at people when they look at me. I actually do that like a cat. I go,
Mm-hmm.
I hiss, so just so they
Mm-hmm.
think I'm crazy and then they don't want to talk to me anymore. That's my natural reaction. And it's true, I'll be walking oatmeal and then people are like, oh, hey, yeah, can I pet your dog? My instinct is to be like, no, back away, don't touch my dog. But I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I guess so. She's cute. And also too, you know what popular is you get kind of shamed, right? You like look at your dog and you're like, okay, yeah, come on, let's go for a walk. Fine. So,
It's
I'm gonna
true.
get the app and yeah, it's true. It's
True.
true because then I feel bad. I'm like, oh, you're all cooped up inside here. She does live one of the best. I mean, this dog lives better than most human beings have lived in history.
That's
It's
cool.
amazing.
I have
She's amazing.
I have three cats too, but I live like in a condo, so I let them out in the hallway and I stay with them outside sometimes for like half an hour. They're running the hallway. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So
I love it. I love
yeah,
it. Exactly. Exactly. You got to let them get out and see the world.
it's true.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
They,
thank you
they
for
don't want
giving
to
me
be
the time,
cooped
Joe.
up. Absolutely, man. And yeah, if you want to put anything up top there so people can, like they can know where to go to download the app and everything, go ahead and post it up top so people can see that.
Perfect. One
And
last thing too, I wanted to
yeah,
mention.
yeah, go for
If
it.
if anybody wants to be on the white list, we have a white list. We have an OG, which will be, you get a lot of perks, cheaper NFT. Open up a token, open up a ticket in our Discord and share a screenshot of this space, and we'll give you the role. And then you can submit your wallet in our Discord, and if you want to mint, you can mint. If not, then you don't have to. But eventually, when the trackers gets released, and if you have this NFT that's coming up, and if you'd like to order a tracker for your pet, because with that tracker, it has a lot of great things, and on top of that, your pet can earn for you while they're walking by themselves. You will be able to because the tracker it's a GPS tracker, so it has a subscription base. If you have the NFT,
Nice.
you would pay for 1 year, and then we'll give you another year for free. That's worth like almost $100. So just by having an NFT, so just open your ticket. We'll give you a whitelist, and if you decide to mint, you can. If not, then it's no hassle. But that NFT opens a lot of doors for you in the future. So thank you, Joe.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, guys, I really suggest if you guys have, a dog, a cat, if you have a pet, um, Popular has a really, really great thing for you. So I strongly suggest if you're not following him, to follow him, really follow everyone who's up here speaking, and definitely download the app and get involved there because, walk your dog anyway. You might as well get some cool free stuff out of it. Like, can't beat free. So, strongly suggest you do that. Um, who do we have next here? Phil, do you have anything for us?
I was going to speak, but it got really loud in my house, so I apologize. I'll probably step down for tonight.
Okay. If you need a second, do your thing and then just speak. Come on up. In the meantime, if anyone else wants to pop up here, Krypton, I see you're down there. If you want to come on up, please share with us. See, we also have Gotti. Gotti, if you want to speak again, raise your hand. Come on up. Happy to have you up here. Average American Shopper, great name. Welcome, Kinzar. I don't think I've seen you in here before. If you have anything, please come on up. And who is this down here? Uh, Chelgene 11. Probably saying your name wrong. Sorry. If you've got anything you want to come on up and share with us, please pop up here. Michael, Ark of Noah, Popular, Orangutan X. Good projects there. Okay. Otherwise, we'll just wrap it up with Phil. Once you get up here, Phil, if no one else wants to come share, I can tell you guys in the meantime, while Phil's getting himself squared away, I have recently, so I'm not going to talk to you guys about giraffes. You guys all know about giraffes already. Most of you, at least most of you are giraffes in here or very familiar with it. So, probably don't need to waste your time on that. But I do have my own thing that I'm doing right now with Dunk, of course, because, me and Dunk are going to do everything together. So me and Dunk have started a podcast with another friend, Owen. So anyone, I know Bearded, I think you were over in the Link community with Owen and I. That's where Owen and I met. We kind of started that little space that went on for quite a while. So we met over there, and now we had talked about it going all the way back to like to the last week of January, maybe first week of February. Owen and I starting a podcast, and we finally gotten around to doing it. Had a lot of like planning and stuff like that, but now we're actually doing it. And we we had to skip this morning because Owen had like a personal family thing to attend to. But we will be starting again tomorrow. It's at 8 a.m. my time. So 8 a.m. for West Coast time, be 11 a.m. on the East Coast, or if you're in France, I'm guessing I'm guessing our French friend was probably GMT time. That would be 4 p.m. So 8 a.m. on the West Coast, 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and GMT time would be 4 p.m. So check it out. It is not about crypto. So I know everyone in here kind of knows me mostly from crypto stuff. It is not about crypto though. So if you're just here for crypto stuff, it's probably not for you. Crypto might come up because crypto is part of my story, but it's really more of just life. We're I would say think of just think of any other podcast like I don't know, maybe like thinking even like Joe Rogan or something, it's just about a million different things, right? There's nothing in particular. So it's kind of two guys talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about at that moment. So it's a lot of fun. Um, if you just want to put something in and have something entertaining, you will be entertained. Again, it's not about crypto, it's about everything. So again, crypto might come up here and there, but it isn't going to be us, saying, "Hey, buy this," or "I think this is bad, this is good." It's not going to be like that. But again, I almost think of it like think of how like talk radio used to be in like uh,
Yep.
in the '90s, right, or early 2000s. Think of it like that.
You guys got a sponsor yet?
No, we're actively looking. I'm sending emails out right now, trying to
I
find
know.
some
I
sponsors.
know a guy that knows a guy.
Well, let's
Mm.
talk. Let's talk to that guy.
I know some guys. Cool.
Yeah. Um yeah, I've literally sent out like 10 emails today for it. So, yeah, looking.
It must have went to my spam or my trash.
You just press delete. You saw it was from
Oh,
Joseph M.
still delete.
Glazer, and you were like, "Oops, yep, delete." What the hell's Joe want? Um Yeah, no, so we are, and one like so two things. One, you will hear me beg for money. So, you know, you'll hear me occasionally call in there and I'll say, "Hey guys, see that little link up top, please donate." That's what allows us to do this. So, you're gonna hear that a lot. And I will shame people. I'm not above it. Like I'll be like, Jilly, I know you. Jilly, I know you. I know you're a giraffe. I know you can afford it. Drop some money into the tip jar. So I'll be calling people out if you don't do it.
And another way you could do that, I was thinking those DNS short DNSs just for the crypto people.
Yep,
Just give them away. Hey, you want to send it? Here, go to
that's
tipjoe.sold.
it. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You should go grab that
Yeah,
DNS,
I know.
Joe.
Now someone's gonna go get it. Thanks, Dunk.
Yeah.
Now someone's gonna go buy it, and I'm gonna have to pay him for it.
I got a friend of mine that's like one of the top podcasters in the world right now. His name's Sean Kelly. He's got this thing called the Digital Social Hour, and I interviewed him on my show. His episode went live like a month or two ago, and his business is all podcasting. He makes 7 figures a year from podcasting. He charges $5,000 per guest to come on his show, and he built a pretty big social media following pretty quick off of it.
Hmm.
And especially with the money that he was getting paid for it, he used one of my studios in Vegas to shoot. He shoots 100+ episodes a month. He has 8 months of content backloaded, already shot and filmed, and he uses these smaller interviews to fund everything, and then he uses that money to basically get him into rooms with people like Grant Cardone and
Ah,
Gary
I see.
Brecka and all of
Okay.
that. So he's taken their money and leveraging it to get him the big interviews, which draw people to the podcast. And he's got hundreds of millions of views a month happening on his podcast now. And he's like number 5, number 4 in personal growth. I think it's the Digital
Nice.
Social Hour.
Nice.
So yeah, he's a good resource. I'll connect you with him.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome. Awesome. I mean, we're probably in different lanes, but yeah, I would
Oh
love
yeah.
to just chat with them.
But podcasters
We're
want to help other podcasters,
that's
just like
it.
giraffes want
Yeah,
to help giraffes.
exactly. We're
Yep.
both on the podcast highway. He's in
Yep.
the personal development lane. I'm more in the, I'm kind of playing for the other team, you know. I'm
Love that. You got to lean
I'm
into
I'm
that
kind of,
one, dude.
like, yeah,
Team DGen.
Team Degen, I'm more on the like alcoholic, sleep with random people team. I'm more on that team.
I
Um
like you. I don't normally like the gays, but I like you.
Yes, exactly. There you go. I'm on that team. Um Love it, man. Fucking love it. I like you. I like you. I normally don't like. What is that from? Where did I hear that? Where
That's
was it?
Borat.
That's
Easy,
Borat.
my
That's right.
sister.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
what
I
I was
normally don't
saying.
like the
DGen balls
gays.
was.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, I would love to speak with him. Thanks for lining that up, man. That'd be great. So yeah, we are actively looking for that, and it's we'll have some sponsors. We'll definitely do like some kind of ad reads and stuff. But really, what I'd really like it to be is crowdfunded. I would really like it to be the kind of thing where the people who are listening to it get, you know, they get the kind of value out of it where they want to reward the show. The way I look at it is like this. People are willing to go spend, people are willing to spend, what, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, $25 to go buy a movie ticket and go to, AMC theater and spend an hour and a half watching a movie they're going to forget in 3 hours. Well, why not, instead of doing that, listen to my podcast for 2, 3 hours and then
And they could forget
give
that too.
us that $25?
You
That's
can
the way
forget
I
it
see
in
it.
60 seconds versus 3 minutes.
Dunk, why are
And
you working
they could be
against us, Dunk?
Stop funning.
I know, you're literally working against yourself. What are you
This is
doing?
his podcast. He's
I
talking shit about.
like that's your income. What are you doing?
I'm so proud of you, Dunk. That's some good DGen behavior right there.
I mean, shit, man. Talking about you're gonna like we're not memorable. Amazing,
Dunk's
amazing.
trying to get a raise, bro.
Yeah, well, just for that, Dunk, you're not getting paid the first week. Okay, there. The decision's
Thank
been
God, I
made.
don't like money.
He's like, I don't want money.
All right.
I don't want money anyway. But that's hilarious. I don't want it anyway, Joe. Um, so look, that would be like the ideal thing. Um, Again, this is a whole new world for me, so I don't really know what to expect. Um, what I've been doing like a little bit of research, I guess, and kind of watching other podcasts, watching stuff on streams on YouTube, and like seeing how they do like super chats and stuff like that. So definitely incorporate some of that into it, and we'll just see what happens. Mostly, here's the like where all this came from was Owen and I were talking, and when we got that when we got that other space started, it was obviously about crypto, but it really wasn't. Um, Crypto's kind of what brought everyone to the space, but you guys have been in my spaces. You've heard enough. I jump around all over the place. I don't sit there for 2 hours and talk about nothing but giraffe or Gary token, right? We go all over the place. And just looking at the DMs I get from people, I've noticed like, wow, people like this. It's entertaining. And plus I'm having a hell of a time myself, I'm entertained doing it. And it's fun. And it's fun to take part in it. It's also fun to just listen to it. And I started thinking like, you know what? People are people are really craving sincerity. People are really craving like genuine, sincere individuals. I think that's why podcasts and YouTube, like social media, is totally taking over where all the old forms of media are just dying, right? Because like why would you want to watch why would you want to watch like something from the old like traditional media where you like don't know what this person thinks, they're probably lying to you, they're not sincere, they're not genuine, they're playing a character, versus you could go on YouTube, you could watch and get the news from somebody who is right or wrong, they're being genuine, they're being themselves. I would much rather hear that person than the other person, right? So I think people are just craving that, and people are hungry for that. And if I'm anything, I'm I'm very much sincere and genuine here. I'm a very open book. So I think that alone, like if we're gonna have a secret sauce to our show, I think that's the secret sauce, is just the fact that um it'll be Owen and Joe being them, just being unequivocally themselves, just being very raw and fun fun, fun, funny, raw, and moments where it'll be serious.
Genuine conversations,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and engaging. Sometimes it'll be nerdy. I need to talk about history and science, so it'll be nerdy, and everyone will tune out and be like, "What the fuck's this guy talking about? I don't care about the fucking Franco-Prussian War. Jesus, what's he talking about?" But it's my show, so I get to talk about the Franco-Prussian War. And then we'll go do some light stuff. Dunk will be there and make some jokes and butt in occasionally, and it'll be just a great time. So yeah, that's that. I
So
don't think
Dunk's
there's
basically that guy Jamie on Joe Rogan's show in the background that's always chiming in.
totally.
That's there
Yes,
we
that's
go.
perfect. Yeah, that's right. I'll be like, Dunk, can you pull this up? And because I don't know
Yeah,
how to do that stuff.
exactly.
Yeah, but everybody has that. Like you may start as a solo person, but everybody that's running a show ends up having somebody that's doing that
And it's
stuff.
perfect too, because like, Dunk wants to be that person, and I need that person. So it worked out perfectly. It was
Nobody wants to hear me except in sound bites. That's the only way.
right. And so there's like, a good 20% of the show is me telling Dunk not to talk. That's like that takes up a solid,
Hmm.
what would you say, like 20 minutes of every hour?
20
Yeah,
minutes at least,
yeah,
20
something like
minutes.
that. So,
Mhm.
it's fun, is what I'm saying. It's fun. I don't know if anyone has questions about it. It's not really something that has a lot of questions, but yeah, that's one thing that we're doing. And again, there's nothing crypto about it. So, um, yeah, that's my shill for the day. Now we'll see if oh no, he actually left. So I think we're gonna we're gonna end on that note. Never mind, he just entirely
Oh,
left. Guess it got too loud there. So yeah, that's it, guys. Um, we'll be doing it tomorrow at 8 a.m. So basically, the way we're doing it is Dunk has set up a stream, so it'll be streaming on YouTube and eventually Facebook too. We'll have it streaming there.
we're to try and get it to as many places as
Yeah,
possible, but it will go out live, like so. But if you want to actually
come
interact,
in
then you
here. Yeah.
come here.
So like if you wanna
Come in here.
if you wanna
But
like
it's
come up and talk to me, or you wanna talk to Owen, or I don't know why, but you wanna talk to Dunk, if you want to do that. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but let's say you did want to,
eh.
then you could come in here and do it in the space. So that's the talk radio part. Is there it'll be recorded in here, like live, and sent out on a stream, and then like once the stream's done, it just kind of becomes like a YouTube video, right, Dunk? Kind of on its own.
Yep. And we're working to do it vertically and horizontally. And once that goes, we'll try and hit up things like Instagram and TikTok and other platforms. So you know, that way, especially like it goes out to more people, and that way there's less of a overhead for us, so we could create instead of keep on editing videos.
What would I do without you, man? My God.
Hey, it's me selfish for my
Yeah.
time too. So I do that to make it easier on myself. Purely selfish.
So yeah, that's it, guys. So I really hope to see you guys there. I will probably set a reminder for it, kind of like I do for the Gary spaces, but you know, in case I don't, in case I get goldfish brain and forget to make the reminder like I typically do, just know it'll be tomorrow morning and every morning for that matter at 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And for you, DGen Ball, I believe you're GMT, so 4 p.m. for you. So pop on by and listen to us, man. It'll be a great time. I really hope to see everybody there. And with that, I guess we'll close the space because I don't think Phil's coming back. So that's it for the day, guys. I am gonna close the space down, and I might go pop into some other spaces or say hi to my family so they know I'm alive. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow morning and
8 a.m.
8
Pacific,
a.m.
right? Or
8
is that
a.m. Pacific.
8 a.m. Pacific?
And then we'll also be back for the regular Gary space at 11 a.m. Pacific. So I will see you guys there. Thank you so much for everyone who shared. Boycel, Danny, thanks for helping. Dunk, thanks for helping. Popular, DGen Balls, thank you so much. Popular, you're the best. Love you guys. I will see you guys next Friday and we'll do it again. All right, everybody. I love you all. Take care.